Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Miranda, I'm an artist. I do art things on YouTube whenever I feel like it. You may have noticed I have a new background. It's my entire studio. She's a mess. It may not look very messy to you, but I like to have my space organized, and if it's not organized, I get super overwhelmed and it's harder for me to work. But I also have ADHD, so whenever I do organize my space, it's hard for me to keep it that way. So I just have to organize my space very regularly, and honestly, it's kind of fun. I like organizing things. It just gets tedious and might as well make it into some content. So my goal for today is to clear off both of my desks. I have two. That's one. That's another. Both of them have accumulated a lot of shit. This black one over here is actually a drafting table, and the top is supposed to come up at an angle, but I can't really do that now, so I haven't really been using it very often because all the stuff that's on it, I don't know where to put it. It's too overwhelming for me to just take everything off when I have to use it and then put everything back on, so I haven't been using it lately. I want to get to a point where I could use it whenever I want to. I just need to find places for all that stuff. And then my main desk, which is where I sit to film my videos, where I edit, where I just do most of my stuff. It's very overwhelming and I can't work like that. So I want to get those two things cleaned up. And then there's an area right next to me on the floor where stuff has just accumulated over time and I don't know where to put them. I don't have a proper storage unit to put my art, so all of my finished paintings have just gone there. And I also have some shipping materials over there that I don't know where else to put because my studio space is very limited. I have almost half of my basement to use as an office / studio space, and the other half is just living space because I do have a brother, I do have a mom, they both live here. We share a space, and so I can't just take over the entire thing
no matter how much I want to.
We still need a living room down here, so that's what the other half of the basement is. So I have a very limited area of where I can actually work. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much. I have a lot to do today. So you're gonna see a montage of me organizing everything, and then at the end, I'll give you guys a tour. Let's get into it. Okay, so I managed to clean up my space pretty well. I'm very happy about the desks. I cleared off the black one fully, so that's ready and prepared for whenever I need it. I can just move over my chair and use it whenever I want. I'm very happy about that. And the white desk, it's functional for what I need it for. I moved over my computer from the right side to the left side, so it's just gonna be easy for me to set up my camera across my desk and just film without worrying about moving my computer every single time. I'm gonna show you guys my space in a little bit, but two things. One, I didn't end up organizing my storage bins. I'm too tired, my back hurts. I just couldn't get around to do it. I know eventually I will do it because they aren't as organized as I'd like them to be, but they are organized enough. Because the last time that I cleaned my space, I did organize them as best as I could. So they're fine for now. They're not as organized as I'd like them to be, but I can manage, I can access everything super easily. So that's okay for now. And second, the clutter that's on the floor, it has to stay there because I don't have proper storage for my paintings yet. I will be getting that soon. So when I do, I'm gonna make a whole other video, but for now they have to stay there. It's fine. I would like them to be somewhere else, but I have no other room, so it's just gonna stay there for now. And that's pretty much it. There wasn't a lot to do, basically just clearing off my desks, and the only thing I have left to do is to vacuum and clean off all the surfaces, but I don't really need to do that on camera. You guys are not gonna want to see me vacuuming. So I'll start with showing you guys the messiest part of my studio. So you guys pretty much saw this already. Over here I have some lighting equipment, the bag for my tripod, all of my paintings that I've done, some of the smaller paintings in this box. And over there I have some shipping equipment, some stuff that I'm selling and on eBay or Kijiji or whatever. So, and that's pretty much it.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
So these are some of the finished paintings and drawings that I can't properly store because I don't have a storage container yet. They're separated from my other paintings because these are the ones that I'm selling. The other ones I'm keeping. And then behind that easel, I have some blank canvases and some art that I haven't finished yet. I'm just keeping it there in the hopes that I might end up finishing it one day, which I probably won't. And then behind my drafting table, I have a spare easel and then a mini easel that you saw me put behind there before. So in the drawers of my drafting table, I have everything I would need for inking or Zentangle drawings, which is most of what I do. So in the first drawer, I just have pencil cases. I don't know, I'll show you guys what's in these pencil cases. I don't know if you're interested. In this pencil case, I have stuff for sketching. So I have some Faber-Castell pencils, I have smudging sticks, erasers, things like that. Anything for drawing with pencils. In this pencil case, I have Sharpies, colored markers, things like that, which I barely use because I don't really draw with color, but I do want to start doing that more in the future. In this pencil case, I have all of my fine liners that I use for my Zentangles. I have some Artist Loft, Microns. I think I have some Faber-Castell in here. I have a Jumbo Sharpie. In this similar pencil case, I have all of my fine liners that are running out of ink, so if ever I have to do something that's not really important or I want to practice a drawing, I use all of these ones. And in this last pencil case, I have colored fine liners. I got some Sharpies in here, some stuff that I've gotten from the dollar store, that like Bic fine liners that work pretty well for coloring. And then I have a block of Post-it notes for some reason in here, and a ruler, because that's important when you're doing Zentangle. In the second drawer, I have a huge thing of rayon gel pens and all of the sketchbooks that I'm currently working on. And in the third drawer, I just have some extra storage things. So in this pencil case, there's extra smudge sticks. I got like a pack of, I don't know, like 50 smudge sticks on Amazon, and these are just extras that I have. So if ever the ones from this pencil case run out, I just can replace them. I have some extra pencils that I can replace. So instead of going to the store and buying new ones every time, I have some storage over here. And in this pencil case, I have some extra fine liners, extra Jumbo Sharpies, regular Sharpies. So if ever I run out of a particular size of fine liner, I can just come in this pencil case, and if I have one, I replace it. And if I don't, I know I have to go to the store and get some new fine liners. And here I have some extra ink for my rayon gel pens. So now on my main desk, I have obviously my computer that I use for editing and research and whatever. I have my two agendas, one for my personal life, which I need to bring this upstairs, and this one's for my work. So everything that I need to do in the day, I write them down in here. Some outlets to plug in my electronics, some Tums that I'm running low on, so I gotta get more of those. Essential for the workplace. My iPad for digital drawing that I can easily access over there. Behind that, I have my Google Home that I ask many important questions to, such as, hey Google, what's 7 plus 10?
The answer is 17.
And, hey Google, how do you spell sketchbook?
Sketchbook is
B. Oh, okay. Very helpful for somebody who's dyslexic. And then behind here, I have my pencil case that I just have the essentials in. I got some erasers, some pens, sharpeners, pencils, everything I would need at my desk. I have a phone stand, spot for my laptop, so when I'm editing, I can distract myself so I don't have to have any thoughts. A spot for my water bottle, because hydration is important, and some Kleenex for when I cry about my life. Also very useful. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you guys the insides of these drawers because it's gonna take way too long, but I'm gonna attempt to tell you guys how these things are organized. So in this first drawer, I have some art supplies that are not the mediums I usually work with. So I have some sculpting things in here. I have, I think, oil pastels, that's what they are. And I have some watercolor paints, oil paints, and just random things like that that are ideas for videos that I can do in the future and different things that I could try. In this drawer, I have some crafting things, I have some jewelry making things, and just everything craft in there. In this third drawer down here, I have everything for my electronics. So I have some extra lighting, I have a wire to charge my camera without having to charge the battery, some USBs, some things for my computer, any electronic. In this drawer, I have just some spare papers. In this drawer, I have some artist quality paper. In here, I have some office supplies and all of my paintbrushes for now because I have nowhere else to put them. In this drawer, I have everything extra. So all my extra acrylic paints, all my extra paintbrushes, an extra disposable palette, extra sponge brushes, just because I like to buy in bulk. So I have a lot of extra things. So whenever something gets ruined or runs out, I can go back to here and replace everything. In here, I have everything bad quality, so dollar store paints and Crayola crayons and Crayola markers for when my friends come over or my cousins come over and we want to do some art or crafts. I have stuff that they can use because I don't want everybody using my professional stuff because that shit is expensive as hell. And in here, I have some hobby stuff. So I have one hobby thing. I used to tumble rocks, so I have all the stuff that's over there until my machine broke and I had to send it back and I never bought a new one. So now all that stuff is collecting dust in there until I decide to buy a new rock tumbler. In here, I have the main stuff I use for painting, so all my paints, some tape, varnish, Q-tips, chalk. In here, I have extra stuff for painting, my rag, a palette, a jar that I put my water in, a blow dryer so that I can dry my paintings faster because I'm impatient. Down here, what the hell do I have? Oh yeah, down here I have all of my sketchbooks, whether they're full or empty, and some notebooks that I plan on using in the future. So I have all that stuff in here. So that is it, guys. I have to make this outro really fast because my camera's dying and I don't feel like charging it. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's my studio. It's not the nicest, but it's a studio. I have my own space. Super grateful for it. I'm literally incapable of keeping a space clean for a long period of time. So there will be more of these videos in the future. Hopefully not so rushed. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I have a Patreon if you want to subscribe to that. That's the main thing that supports my art right now. I have lots of things planned in the future. I try to post every Friday, but if I don't, sorry, I'm not perfect. I kind of screwed myself over by posting my first video when I did because that was the only video I had, so now I have to make my videos as needed, which was not the plan, but it happened because I'm impatient and I wanted to get that video out right away. So please bear with me while I try to figure out my schedule. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Marry me. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Hopefully it's next Friday. Hi everyone. Why do I hate myself when I say hi? Like, I'm just saying hi, and then I hate myself. I need to come up with, like, something to say. Do you think that's why people have their, like, little catchphrases whenever they start videos? Because saying hi is, like, so awkward and weird. I cracked the code. I did it. Video over. That's all I came to say. Bye.